Alright, so here is a oral overview of week 8. So hopefully you have already started working through some of the class material. Because it is an overview, or sorry, it's a continuation of last week, and that was microbial growth. This week with the lectures, there is a little more microbial growth, but then really the big change is going to be the control of microbial growth. Alright, so this is just an overview announcement. And if we go to the weekly modules and scroll down, alright, now we have week 7 and 8, still chapter 7, fundamentals of microbial growth. Now, you've got a lot of pages to move through, but if you move over here, this top part, not a lot has changed, but rather once you get to the lecture components, you've got part 3 and part 4 of the lecture notes. So that takes you through all of chapter 7 lecture notes, the PowerPoint notes. And both of those videos, those new videos, I believe are 14 minutes long, so there's another half an hour of lecture material. Going back through and listening to part 1 and part 2 probably wouldn't be a bad thing, especially if you might be struggling with the material. And then of course you have all of these different videos or interactive material to work through. Alright, so then your assignments, towards the end, I was going to look and see. You've got this chapter 7 pre-quiz. I was going to check and see how many students missed that and possibly open it up for you to take it again this week. Or, yes, I think I was going to do that because there were several who had didn't do very well. Alright, so this chapter 7 pre-quiz, that was worth quite a few points, maybe 14 points, 13 or 14. And there were quite a few students who had like 9 or 10 points. All of that information is important, so if you wanted to repeat it, I will go in and adjust the number of attempts that you can have for that activity as well as the due date. So that due date will be on Saturday, because some of you, normal deadlines are Wednesday and Saturday, just 24 hours before the Wednesday deadline. Alright, so that will be an option for you. And if you've already done it and you had a high enough score, great. If you wanted to improve your score, you have that opportunity. Alright, then this is your assignment that is due tomorrow. It is chapter 7, part 2. It is a table to match different terms, and then upload your submission. The submission can either just be a list of your answers, align properly with the question. Question 1 is A, question 2 is B, that scenario, or you can fill out the sheet itself, save the sheet, and submit the table. Alright, then the other assignment for this week that you can see now is the poster description, or the poster abstract. Poster outline. Alright, this was available to you quite a while ago, and now we are really getting down into nailing out some of the poster pieces, and the first one is just going to be a major outline. And you've got the video here that you can watch again if you haven't already, or if you want to be reminded. At the end of that video, there are some examples of posters from previous semesters. But then here's your assignment. Alright, it's not worth a whole lot, but those 5 points in the end can actually be valuable. This assignment is due on Saturday. And what you're going to do is address points A through E of the poster instructions. Alright, that means you need to find a picture of it, identify it. What kind of microbe is it? Is it virus? Is it bacteria? Fungus? The MO or the benefit, the last scene, what to do if you find it. Right? This can be an actual outline, or if you wanted to start preparing your PowerPoint slide, you can start putting information there. All right. Now, and then what you'll find tomorrow is the quiz 7. All right, the actual quiz. You can use your notes, but it's best to be able to work through the material so that you know the material. All right, you may have 2 attempts to complete that. I would recommend completing it once from memory, see how you did, and then repeat it. So if you forgot where, and you don't want to watch the video, forgot the information, overview information for the poster, you can go over to assignments, and there is the full 7 pages of poster instruction. All right, just as a brief overview, remember your poster, your PowerPoint presentation itself is going to be 3 slides long. The first slide is the actual poster. The second slide is going to be reflection, and the third slide is going to be your references. All right, so that is week 8 overview. Please let me know if you have any questions.